Yoo-hoo! What's happening, my friends? It's Joel here from Let's Read. Hope everyone's feeling good today. I'm sitting here flapping on my stomach. My six-pack, rock hard case of beer. Just playing a little Rocket League. I have thus since probably done 3 recordings of this. The first time was perfect, literally perfect. Realized that my recording had stopped and was just set on preview, and that was highly embarrassing for me as a premier Let's Player that I am. Right up there with Pewds and Mr. Mark Plyer. But no, I'm just dillying around. I got this new program called OBS, Open Broadcast System. Shout out to That Creepy Reading for showing me it. Pretty sweet. You got some pretty decent settings as far as what you can fiddle around with and still get a oh, I just totally ducked out of there. There you go. Thankfully, my greatest ally when it comes to when it comes to winning a Rocket League game is my teammates, because chances are I'm going to screw something up and I'm going to need those teammates to figure out my bullshit. Figure out my horse shit, because I'm terrible. Alright, here we go. This is the set. Oh, and I completely missed it. Okay, it's okay. But no, I figured I'd play like 3 games here, and oops, that was really bad. I almost could have totally screwed our team over there. I told you guys I would do like a little bit of a Q&A, and now I didn't have quite enough questions, sent in from you guys because I don't think anyone cares. But I thought to get the ball rolling here, the ball rolling, I would do the random question generator. Sorry, I am not paying attention here. There we go. Up and over, baby. What's good? Alright, first question. Are you a spender or a saver? Well, that's a terribly boring question. I would say I am both. Because I work with a lot of women where I work at, and a lot of them tend to hemorrhage money, for lack of a better word, on different stuff. Dang, nice shot. Clothes and that sort of thing. Me, I don't really have a whole lot of things I buy. I mean, I like to think objectively. I got my computer, I got my mic and the various accessories for recording, which I'm always open to criticism there on ways I can improve. So if you guys notice anything in my readings that that could use some alterations. Oh shit! Oh my god! Close. I'm always open to hearing. But yeah, I don't really like to. Not that I don't like to spend money. I just, do you ever you can't think of anything to spend money on per se, other than video games and food and dilly-dallying around. Greatest money saver is to avoid having kids. That could help. Cats are... I have a cat. He's a little less expensive than a kid. Alright, so that was a terrible question. Moving on to the next one. What do I do? Alright, so we got... What are... I took... Nice shot. Alright, next question. What are things that you shouldn't say at a funeral? Has anyone seen Grandma? Where's she at for this family reunion? That's a bad one. Or what would it be another good one? This is really boring. Why do we do this? Funerals make no sense. What's the point of just being sad around anybody? I feel like every funeral I've went to, I I apologize for anybody who's actually had to go to a serious funeral before. I'm like sitting here talking about that. But I feel like every funeral I've gone to in the past has always been for some like random great aunt or uncle that I've never met in my life, and I see someone just sitting there bawling about it, and I wonder to myself, I'm like, why would they invent this? Why would they ever create a place specifically so you could be sad about them being dead? Because I mean, they're already dead, but then and you're sad about it, but you need like a formal opportunity to demonstrate that and wearing nice clothes. Like, you would imagine that the person who had just died probably wouldn't even want people to come to that said funeral. I can imagine all these questions would be probably ones everyone was already gearing up to ask me in the comments section below. Probably not. Oh no! What is he doing? Next question. That was terrible. Do you believe in luck? Damn straight. Because it's not like leprechaun luck, I suppose. I believe in, obviously I do a lot of paranormal things, so it would beg the question, well, let's read, do you believe in some spiritual things? And I would say, oh my god. I would say right there I didn't have much luck. We're gonna skip that question. That's a roundabout question with no purpose. Here we go, Nanny. Here we go, Nanny. Here we go. Yip, yip, yip. Damn. That was bad. If you knew you only had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Huh. That is a tough one. Well, I definitely wouldn't go to work. I'd probably just binge eat on every possible food near me all at one time. And then I would continue walking into the woods, hopefully with a friend maybe, and just keep walking until I had no idea where I was, until, oh, this is already a terrible 24 hours, oh my god. I'll just keep walking until I couldn't walk anymore, and then just sit and reflect. Oh, you know what I might actually do? I might actually make a recording for you guys called My Last 24 Hours. Keepy Pasta. And then no one would watch it. Alright. Hey, buddy. Nice. Alright, we're coming back. We're bringing it back this time. Another question. These are terrible. What was the last movie you saw? Okay, that's a good one. There's something I can actually talk about. I went and saw The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know if anybody else had seen it. Let me know in the comments. But it was pretty freaking cool. I don't, obviously I don't want to spoiler it, but in case anybody's, knows the general plot line, something that would kind of give a description without spoiling it is it's about a fur trapper. Oh my god. about a fur trapper who ends up pretty much getting left for dead in the middle of the woods and betrayed by his colleagues of sorts. Nice save, brah. And and then the story of Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio making his way back from the edge of the grave to shitskis. Back from near death to exacting his revenge upon the man who had betrayed him. So it is a revenge story, but it's pretty freaking sweet. It's very violent, kind of a little scary violent, you know what I mean? Nice shot. But not quite as violent as the one I saw right before that, so I did see a lot of movies this holiday. The Hateful Eight, the Quentin Tarantino movie, which is kind of an interesting, it's obviously not the same piece, but it's kind of like an, Western frontier style flick. And it's got Samuel L. Jackson, who plays a bounty hunter, Kurt Russell, Kurt Russell's a badass. I gotta admit that. Like, I think he deserves to be in more movies. Just because I loved him in Big Trouble Little China. Just that, and he comes hard with that exact same badass attitude that you only really get with a pristine 80s movie feel and vibe. And basically, they're trying to bring this bandit into town to be hung, but there is a storm that hinders their... Oh shit. Oh my god. Nice shot. There's a storm, a blizzard that's impeding their movement forward into town to exact justice upon this gang member, and the story that unfolds from there. So it's pretty sweet. It's definitely Quentin Tarantino-esque. I've really never seen a director that I've loved to just like listen to their dialogue. Like, something about every word that Quentin Tarantino says is just interesting, as far as it just keeps my attention. Come on now, nice save. Oh, nice, knocked out there. But then everything sort of builds, and I love it. Builds the tension into just a cacophony of violence. But it's maybe senseless violence in some regard, but I think it's stylish. Needless to say. Nice shot. Top Quentin Tarantino movies. I need to rewatch Kill Bill. Those movies were pretty freaking sweet. I think I only saw them once when they first came out, but that very much captivated my middle school brain. Spewing blood and anime. And then, of course, I'm sure like many of you, I went and saw the Star Wars. And that was, it was good. I mean, when you look back on Star Wars, it was made in the 70s. Sorry if I'm wrong. And it's, in comparison to other movies, it's not the greatest ever. But I think, for what it was at its time, was what, oh Jesus, kind of intrigued people the most, captivated the imagination of children of that era, in the greatest degree, and the fact that it really allowed your mind to wander, and it created a universe that, allowed for the freedom of the audience to mix with. Obviously, you've got all the crazy Star Wars lore that has sort of descended. You got Knights of the Old Republic, and just that entire universe to kind of mess with different species. Obviously, things that have come after that very similar, like Mass Effect. I think that's why I enjoyed Mass Effect so much, because it had a story. Its story focused on, Captain Shepard and the gang and all that kind of stuff, but there was so much more around it, so much room for creativity and freedom that I think that's the greatest trick in entertainment, is allowing the imagination of your viewer to just sort of go wild. And a lot of hype to live up to. I think it's a hype. I honestly feel like hype is just something that is great because we all want to, we all want to worship something. We all want to put all of our heart and love into something, and excitement. But in reality, it's hard to, live up to that hype. But I think the cool part was about the most recent Star Wars is that it was a solid movie in general. It did have some pretty huge, momentum moving forward, as far as just, your mind's kind of blown as far as that particular Star Wars story arc goes. But I think looking back after the next subsequent, apparently 4 Star Wars movies comes out, is that you can look at it as the entirety of a whole. It seems that it's going to be, as soon as you get done watching it, you kind of like, damn it, I want to get right to the next one. And you're like jealous of future generations born that have those movies available to them, right then and there, kind of experience. But yeah, so the Star Wars is definitely a must-see. And of course, you have to see it in theaters. I mean, if you don't, you might as well just install your own movie theater in your house, which is possible for everyone. I think everyone should be able to do that. Sure. Next question. Do you prefer to travel or stay close to home? Oh shit, I'm out of boost. God damn it. Oh, nice shot though. I love to travel. I honestly haven't been a lot of places from the United States, if anybody was wondering. Obviously my voice doesn't quite sound like my recordings, but I like to travel. I like to go see places. The most recent place I was just in the continental United States in Florida. I unfortunately haven't been out of the United States. Obviously monetarily limited to to where I can go. And I was in Colorado. That was beautiful. Visiting a friend out there. I love their progressive attitude on things. Everybody was like super nice. So if you're from Colorado, thanks for being awesome. And keep it beautiful. I know that with weed being legalized, that I'm sure it's flooding with everyone coming in. I think I saw a sticker that was like, oh shit. I think I saw a sticker that said, Kansas is nice this time of year. Or is it Kansas? I don't know. It shows you how much I know about geography. God. But yeah, I'm excited to try to bring you guys more of these Let's Plays. Just listening to me ramble on for a while. I had a pretty good rambling earlier, just with some topics of my actual life. But then, after finding out that my recording got lost, God, we're getting killed. After finding my recording did not get saved, I lost my wind. Did you ever just you're so inspired at that moment, and then you go back and look, and you're like, oh, my lens was on the entire time, or like, oh, I didn't press record. Well, now I have no inspiration to do what I just did again. So, but no, I really enjoy doing these Let's Read because they're just like fun, organic. They're sort of therapeutic for me just to bull crap about whatever. I'm always interested in hearing your questions. If I had kind of just recently, put in the comment section of my last video. Jesus, guys. Trick is to blame your teammates. Always blame your teammates. I had a guy last game who legitimately, right from the get-go, we let a goal go in. Just nobody was paying attention. The goal went in, and he just decided to play for the other team. And that makes it a lot of fun. So, what was I even saying? A lot of Let's Plays. I know they're more just kind of be, vlogs for me to sort of just BS about anything, change it up from the creepypastas. Can't be scared all the time. Can't be terrified. But anybody who watched the, I gotta blame myself for this match because I'm not helping them at goal at all. At least no one's yelled at me yet. It's one good thing. Go most games getting screamed at by some person who's taking Rocket League just a little too seriously. But yeah, I hope to do more Let's Plays kind of pertaining to like new horror games. So like if you guys know any like new horror games that you'd want me to play, I think with this open broadcast system or open broadcast software, it's pretty sweet because I can just kind of press record and go, and I got my mic hooked up directly, so that's all synced up, so I don't have to worry about. Oh my god. Getting pooped on. Forfeit? Never. Never forfeit. Oh, who recognizes this song in the background? Tycho? Anybody? I love Tycho. I love just ambient trip hop, all that kind of stuff. A lot of my music I use in my games. There's a shot. There we go. A lot of music I use in my videos is dark ambient stuff, which obviously complements the readings very well for anybody who's doing narrating. If you're kind of like if you're new to narration, obviously you want to find somebody who's a royalty-free. Nice. Okay, comeback, making a comeback, bruh. Looking for some royalty-free narration. I'm gonna put an annotation and a link in the description for two of my favorite musical artists that I have. It's that I've been using very frequently, and I can't thank them enough. Is Abysme. Abysme is one. He's me and him. I've been communicating directly for quite a while, and he's a super nice guy. An awesome musical composer. I'll leave a link to his page. And then obviously you've seen some of my more recent ones is Coag Music, which he and Abysme are both very prolific in like the amount of content that they can create in a short period of time, and obviously they love what they do. That's their goals here on YouTube, is to entertain people and with their music, and I can't say I'm any more thankful because otherwise I feel like my dry readings would you'd probably hear all my snips and snaps of my tongue clacking around, and some people are into that. I don't know, the ASMR community and stuff. I remember when I first actually started, people said that I should think. We are getting dumped on. People said I should try the ASMR route, and I do have some ASMR videos on there, but I just kind of got into the narration thing and stuck with that. And, I don't watch a lot of ASMR things, but I can definitely appreciate just anything can be ASMR for someone that just causes them a sense of relaxation and enjoyment out of some audible stimulation with headphones. And I kind of try to add some nuances here and there in my recordings that you may only be able to hear with headphones for those people that have come from the ASMR community. I try to put some ASMR tags in my videos to sort of draw in that crowd, because I think there is an appeal to listening to someone speak for a little while, especially in a nice, calm voice. Anyways. Alright, next question. Do you have any vacation plans coming up? No. But, so that's exciting. No, but I do hope here to move by summertime, and that's really tentative because I'm also very leery about doing it because I'd probably be doing it alone. But I was hoping to move out to California, and maybe while running the YouTube page, pursue some avenues of voice acting. I don't know where to go about that, if that's just like LA area, Silicon Valley, something of that nature. If anybody's familiar with that or has any suggestions or connections out there, I would be more than happy to hear you out, because I know that's probably one of the hardest things. Getting started is just actually getting started, getting an agent, all that kind of stuff, and shit, that didn't help at all. But yeah, and I think just getting away from fart. No, Scooby, Scooby, no! Nice. I'm out of boost. Get out of here, Joker. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go to California? Should I pursue the dream? I think it'd be so much fun to be in like just cartoons. Be like one of the dubs on like anime shows or something like that, and because I guess they do a lot of translations and dubs and stuff that they're apparently always looking for people for. But that would be, oh my god, I totally, sorry squad. Thanks. They trying to get in my head. You ain't getting my head, dog. I don't know if you guys have any like favorite animes or anything like that. I love one of my favorite ones. Obviously, I love Dragon Ball Z and things like that growing up. But one that I didn't discover till when I was later in college was one called Death Note, which I'm sure everyone's very familiar with. It's about these, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's about these demon-type entities who exist in sort of a celestial plane, spiritual plane of sorts, and they, oh, come on. Where's my teammates? Jesus, guys. There you go. Nice shot. Kind of. But anyways, they write people's names here on Earth into a book, or their death note, and then nice, shot it right back for us. Oh my god. They write it in the book, in the death note, and then essentially it extends their life. Jesus Christ. That was so bad. And then basically once in a while they get bored, so they drop their book into like the realm of Earth dwellers, and this one kid who's in high school, he ends up finding the book and then kind of discovering that he can cause people's deaths by writing their names in the book through various means. And it's kind of just like an unfolding. I guess it sort of pans out like a tragedy. God, we are bad. I am bad. But it's definitely a pretty awesome show. Like it's like I think it was only like 27 episodes, maybe 37, I forget. But it's definitely worth watching. I've never really watched an anime where I'm on the edge of my seat throughout the entire experience. Come on, I set you guys up. Where are you at, bruh? Getting destroyed. Nice save. Everybody's getting smooshed. Get out of it. Come on now. There we go. Woo! Just gotta freaking take it in your own hands here. Usually I end up screwing that up when I get a breakaway. What celebrity do you like to follow? That is a good question. I've never really been into the celebrity worship culture, I guess, or getting too excited about them. But I do like comedians. I think comedians are probably my favorite type of people. Obviously, I think stand-up comedy is one of my favorites. Forms of comedy. Obviously you have shows and stuff like, Tim and Eric or something like that, or skit comedy shows. But I love, like, Louis C.K. Come on, where are you guys at? What in the world? Like, Louis C.K., Bill Burr are hilarious. Unbelievably hilarious. Also in The Revenant, I don't know if you guys, if you had seen it or seen the performance of Tom Hardy, is incredible in that movie. Like, he just as far as his ability, he's really impressed me with just how he can create so many different characters and make them seem so realistic. Like, I feel like every time I watch him, like he's playing something new. Jesus, I suck so bad. I mean, obviously he played Bane. He was in Inception, where I think he kind of got his start, but oh my God, just racking up the points on us. Inception, he got his start, and that was, obviously a decent performance, but you didn't realize, like, the range and the ability that he actually has. You got people like Daniel Day-Lewis, who's a heavily highly talented method actor, who really goes in depth with his roles, and I'm always super impressed with just what some actors can do. Even a guy like Leonardo DiCaprio, even though he's a fantastic actor, when you watch him, you see his mannerisms and the way that he sort of presents a character is very similar to just the way you've seen Leo before. Like, when you watch the movie, you're gonna get the Leo mannerisms where if he's trying to get you to understand something, he squints and points his points his fingers at his eyeballs, like, "Don't you get it? Don't you get it?" Or something like that. Nice shot, bruh. But I'm so impressed when a person, an actor, can convince me that he's an incredibly different individual, completely on screen. That's what's, like, most impressive to me. So yeah, if you haven't seen The Remnant, go check that out. I love watching people argue with each other on here. No, that just helped them so much. Thank you. Let's practice. Sometimes I wish I'm sure everybody's used to the let's read name by now, but sometimes I think, like, should I have picked a different username, or you know what I mean, to get more attention, like Space Spectre. How do you guys feel about Space Spectre? Should I change it at 22,000 subs? Just change my name abruptly. I guess people have done it in the past. But God, Man Bear Pig. That's a pretty good name. That's what I'll change it to. Man Bear Pig. Oh, and he's a shit talker, ain't he? Would you rather have to sit all day or stand all day? I guess stand all day, because most likely I would. Oh wait, standing would suck. I guess sit, because that's what I pretty much do anyways. Just sit around. Not at work, but in life. I'm a professional sitter-upper. Okay. We go good clear. Good clear. Good clear there. That's a stupid question. Anyways. Oh wow. Ship. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, next question. When did you... Fuck, I'm not paying attention. Oh, they're gonna hate me. Where did you grow up? Next question. Would you rather not be able to use your hands or not be able to walk? Yeah, probably not be able to walk. Because, I don't know, just not be able to use your hands would be just so terrible. I guess, because it's like, I mean, do you still have your hands, you know? And this is really generating some in-depth dialogue here, guys. Make sure you ask all these questions on a first date. Would you rather not have any... Damn it. Damn it! Oh my god. Alright, do you read reviews about a movie before deciding? Alright. Actually, I would suggest not ever reading a review for a movie, because for me, I don't know what it is, but just like hearing someone else's quirks about it, aside from their praises, really just... Oh my god, come on, money. Where you at, money? Where you at, money? Jesus. Really just kind of ruins it for me, kind of like influences my thoughts, where I'm like paying too much attention to their negative, ideas, rather than just appreciating it for what it really is. There we go. Making a comeback. You're not real. Man, bear. You're not real, man, bear, pig. Come on, bro. Shoot. Alright, we got a minute to win it. Come on, come on. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Alright, it's all good. Holy crap. Holy crap, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, no. Oh my god. That's the worst, when you got a shot like all freaking lined up. And yes, screw it. What am I even doing? I get so disoriented in this game sometimes. Come on, clear it, clear it, clear it. What do you... Oh my god, just clear it. Alright. What are you doing? What are you just sitting there juggling it for? Oh my god. Oh, that was so bad. That was literally... Well, that's a disappointing ending. You know what? We're gonna play one more. We're gonna play one more. We're gonna get one more. Okay. If you became president, what is the first thing you would do? Now, this is kind of a serious question. I think if I became president, I would probably end the Federal Reserve, um, and then get probably assassinated 10 seconds before I actually sign that bill. Because the Federal Reserve is not a good thing. It's a centralized banking system, privately owned by individuals who are not the government or the people of the United States, and nobody really benefits from it, other than and it's like they can decide what our interest rates are at all times. They can decide what the debt is. I actually don't have any idea what it does, but I think if the bank was not, if we didn't have centralized banks, I think our economy would be a little bit better of a spot there. But hell, I don't know. My perception in this world is everything is pretty much just chosen ahead of time by individuals. Wars, civil wars, at least within the 20th and 21st century, everything's pretty much chosen at this point, which I can't imagine what it's going to be like here in the future. Can't even imagine. One exciting piece of news is that Caltech had announced that there actually may be a ninth planet, which, as you're all probably familiar, that Jupiter is no longer a planet, but there's some sort of physical celestial body out there that they perceive's orbit. Yeah, I saw this on Reddit, so I do a lot of Redditing, even though I hate Reddit most of the time. That has some sort of 20,000 year orbit, and it's affecting other planets in our solar system to causing their orbits not necessarily to be out of their normal orbit, but the only explanation as to why they orbit the way they do, within the laws of physics, would have to be that there's some sort of unknown force that would have to be, between the size of Earth and Neptune, maybe 5 times the size of Earth, causing those physical, I guess, perturbations, or whatever you want to call them, masturbation, something like that. So that'd be exciting in the next year or so. Pretty big 21st century breakthrough. Oh boy, oh boy. If it was Pluto too, they could call it Tudo. What are you talking about? Luck. Planned. Panned. It was panned. Everyone's always so butthurt when they play this game. They're always so angry about Rocket League. Granted, I get angry, but it's kind of pointless to sit there and just type out your frustrations all the time. You are not good, even though you are winning. Moving shit. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a planet out there waiting for us to be discovered. You always see those like a Nibiru. Like I'm a big conspiracy kind of guy and stuff like that, and I watch a lot of, you know, talks or whatever. Not TED Talks, but just general podcasts or what? Not podcasts, but just radio talk shows that are all about conspiracy and things like that. And I oftentimes hear about Planet X and how its orbit or whatever is 3,600 years, and then they, you know, talk about historically how previous.
Yo, Alton, you gotta go for the ball.
Oh, man, bear pigs. That was a good save. It's so funny. Everybody gets so angry when I play this game. Oh my god, come on, come on, that's you, baby. You, whoever you are, that's you. Alright, we got 30 seconds. Oh my god, no, no, no! Yeah, take it in. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh, they messed up. They messed up. Oh, 1 second left. Oh, oh, very close. Can't buy a goal. Lel. Epu won't take up. Epu, practice up, kid. Be nice, fellas. Be nice, fellas. Shit. Oh god, I hope I didn't press shift and stop this recording. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to do more Let's Plays here in the future of different horror games and just different stuff, just for fun, you know what I mean? I know you guys love the narrations and recordings, paranormals, true stories, and I can't thank everyone enough who's participated in that. Because, you know, if you're an up-and-coming narrator, be sure to message me, because I would love to have you on. It makes my life easier, it gets your name out there, and I think it adds a lot of variation to the page. So, yeah, I shall chat with you guys in the future. And this is Let's Read, signing off.